Hear me properly? Can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. So hello everyone. त्रिपाठी सर ने हमारा इंट्रोडक्शन ऑलरेडी दे दिया है, बट स्टिल माय नेम इज राहुल पराशर, chartered accountant. I'm working for last 20 years in industry. I have worked as audit consultant, accounting person, finance manager. Then a point came where I decided that I don't want to do accounting and auditing and taxation. I was bored with what was there in the commerce. So I moved to IT industry. It's been almost 16 years now. When I am working in IT industry, I have worked with Tata Motors, I have worked with IBM, Tech Mahindra. Right now I'm working with American MNC. I have worked in India, UK, Canada, US. Now I'm back to square one. I'm working from my hometown for last 3 years, and I'm happy here. So Tripathi sir said that we have हमने कोई गलती नहीं की है to take commerce, right? First thing is कोई भी subject हम पढ़ते हैं उसमें कोई गलती नहीं है, right? In all the subject areas there are people who are doing excellent. आप arts भी करते हो तो you are best in your area. You take commerce, you are best. You take IT, you are best. You do engineering, you are best. You can excel in any area. What we have to decide is where do we get satisfaction when we work, right? So किसी को you will find someone likes driving. Like I have met someone in Noida like 3 years 4 years back. He was driving Uber, but he was fluently talking in English, and it was his passion to drive. So in his spare time, he used to work for Uber. Otherwise, he was working in a multinational company. So whatever gives you satisfaction, we should do that. First thing. Commerce leke, and I want to be focus on the subject area which Tripathi sir said, that commerce background, how do we succeed in IT industry, right? So any one of you have any idea or any input that do you see that you have a career in IT going forward? If you are a commerce graduate or chartered accountant or a BCom, BBA, any idea what type of work we do in IT? No. No one? Okay. So this market for commerce background or commerce specialist in IT is like humongous. It's very, very, very big. Think about any application or any, you all might be using Flipkart or Amazon or Google Pay or Paytm. Many of these platforms you are using, be it in web version or mobile version, right? Who has designed it, right? Who has given the requirement that if I am scanning a code, it should deduct some money from my account, it should go to some account based on some account to account relation, right? This is being done by all the commerce folks. We are the people who understand the numbers, who understand what should be debited, what should be credited, from where to be debited, from where to be credited. So all these platforms you see where there is a payment transaction, there is a rupee or dollar value associated with anything, it is being done by commerce person. Engineers cannot do this, doctors cannot do this, artist cannot do this, right? So we are there everywhere. You take any name, any.
I can't request bio.
Please continue.
Sorry. So whole IT world or IT industry cannot work or cannot function without involvement or engagement of a finance person. We are the people who are providing them all the inputs they need to create what they want to achieve, right? Career ahead is very, 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 very promising, I would say. And this is my very personally favorite area to talk about, because I have seen people who do not correlate that what will I do in IT industry, what is my role. इंजीनियर्स का काम है, इंजीनियर्स को करना है, कोई कोडिंग कर रहा होगा, कोई कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म बिल्ड कर रहा होगा. एंड आई फील दैट यहाँ पे एजुकेशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, दैट वी हैव टू बी वेरी अवेयर दैट वेयर वी कंट्रीब्यूट. और ये मिसकंसेप्शन है that we don't fit into IT. If any of one of you follow Chartered Accountants Institute, right now सीए इंस्टीट्यूट का जो प्लेसमेंट होता है उसमें बिगेस्ट कैंपस प्लेसमेंट जो होता है आईटी कंपनीज कर रही हैं. सबसे ज्यादा कैंपस प्लेसमेंट आईटी कंपनीज लेके जाती हैं. विप्रो, इन्फोसिस, ईएनवाई, डिलॉयट, पीडब्ल्यूसी, IBM also I heard recently. Tata Motors, like Tata Motors does the campus recruitment chartered accountants को लेके. They lay, assign them to different roles. One of them is IT also. In IT organization also they place chartered accountants, because those chartered accountants helps a IT organization to build that accounting platform or to run the accounting solution which they have, right? So I want to be focused on what type, and I will take only two areas. There are a lot of opportunities in IT, and if we get more time in future with blessings of the party, sir, I would love to take another session and talk about other areas. But I just want to be focused on two major things which are in IT, where we contribute a lot. The commerce or finance background folks, they contribute a lot, and they are specifically ERP and data visualization, right? Any one of you have heard about ERP? What an ERP is? टेक्स्ट बुक में पढ़ा होगा, ERP का डेफिनेशन कहीं पे तो आता है वो.
They all must be using ERP for payment of their fees or attendance or IT cost in the school.
Exactly. किसी ना किसी फॉर्म में राइट नाउ एवरीवन इज यूजिंग ERP, राइट? सो आप गूगल पे सर्च करोगे तो प्रोबेबली एक बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सा डेफिनेशन आता है दैट ERP इज अ सिस्टम और सॉफ्टवेयर व्हिच integrates the processes or functioning of an organization and bring different data elements together. उस तरह का कुछ डेफिनेशन है. बहुत सिंपल टर्म्स में ERP क्या करता है? Like you have and I'm just taking an example to explain. किसी भी organization में आप जाओगे, there is a finance department, marketing department, HR, operations, sales, right? बहुत सारे departments हैं. Think about a scenario where everyone was working on paper. सबके पास अलग अलग पेपर्स होते थे. फाइनेंस वाला अपनी अकाउंटिंग कर रहा है, HR वाला अपना एम्प्लॉय रिकॉर्ड मेंटेन कर रहा है, सेल्स वाला अपना सेल्स का नंबर्स लिख रहा है. There was a need for all of them to come together. राइट? अदरवाइज क्या होगा, एक परचेज डिपार्टमेंट में पर्सन बैठा हुआ है. व्हाट टू परचेज, हाउ द पर्सन विल कम टू नो व्हाट टू परचेज, व्हेन टू परचेज. He has to take input from a salesperson that what is your sales projection for next 6 months, 1 year. Accordingly, I will do the procurement. Back in the days क्या होता था, वो पेपर वर्क था. I will give my projection, वो एक बंदा लेकर के जाएगा कहीं पे या मेल पे हम भेजेंगे, वो हम रीड करेंगे and then everything I will do manually. अभी सब कुछ ऑटोमेटेड चलता है. I will do in system, I will do my sales forecasting for next 3 years, 4 years. Accordingly, system आपको calculate करके देगा to achieve this sale, how much is the raw material you need. उसके अकॉर्डिंग परचेज डिपार्टमेंट आपको टेंडर्स रिलीज करता है. टेंडर रिलीज करने के लिए भी उसको पेपर में छपवाने, अभी वो गवर्नमेंट के पेपर में एड्स आते हैं, राइट? Those things are not there now. It's all automated. The moment you approve in any system, automatically tenders publish होते हैं on the web portals and to the panel vendors. Everything is automated right now. So in departments को, in functions को साथ में लाने का काम ERP करता है. By integrating these departments, think about another aspect, what it does. What it does is, it standardizes the processes of an organization. Like एक पर्सन जो सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में बैठा हुआ है इन दिल्ली वर्सेस मुंबई, दे कैन नॉट फॉलो डिफरेंट प्रोसेसेस बिकॉज एवरीथिंग शुड बी इन सिस्टम, राइट? हम सिस्टम में एक ही जगह एक स्क्रीन पे जाके डेटा पंच करना है मुझे, So I will follow the same process across organization. So it standardizes the process, it integrates the processes, right? And what it does finally is it gives me a complete picture of the organization at one place. I don't have to go into different places, right? So that is the functioning of ERP, which and this is at very high level. आप उसको नीचे पढ़ोगे अगर just do a Google search, try to read as much as you can. Second part आता है data visualization. And these are my favorite areas. That's why I wanted to talk about these two. And मैंने बहुत सारा टाइम इसमें बिताया है. So you know आप क्वेश्चन पूछोगे तो probably I should have all the answers. Data visualization क्या है? सो लाइक प्रोबेबली आप पेटीएम है और गूगल पे आप ले लो या कोई भी फोन पे ले लो आप. You open any app which you are using. What you are doing is you are doing a transaction through that app or platform. उस प्लेटफॉर्म में आप जाओगे अंदर, so it gives you a stats of how your spending has been for last 6 months, 1 year, or then you can have a additional feature where you can see the trend also, and not in all the apps but in some apps it gives you where are you spending by month, by quarter, by year. All those stats are there, right? कोई बैठ के उसको डिजाइन कर रहा है. यू हैव डन, आपने स्कैन करके बस पे करते गए हैं. आप चाय वाले को दिया है या कैंटीन को दिया है, बर्गर के लिए दिया है या आपने शॉपर स्टॉप में खर्च किया है. बट समवन इज behind the scene is mapping all these and creating some stats, some graphs, which gives you a very crisp picture of where have you spent, how you have spent, month on month, what is your spending, right? That is data visualization, that you have the raw data. आप उसको scroll करोगे आप अपने पासबुक में, you can see all the transaction. But visually, can I make an output out of that data? No. कोई analytics can I do? No, I cannot do. जब तक मुझे वो उस फॉर्म में नहीं मिलेगा, which is a readable, understandable, and explainable data, right? So that is the work of data visualization tool. ERP side में, data visualization side में, if you go into market, there are many organizations working right now. ERP side में the big players are like SAP ले लो आप, या Oracle Financials ले लो, right? या Coupa is one of them. Ariba है, Salesforce है, आपने probably ये सारे नाम कुछ सुने होंगे कहीं पे. They are ERP providers, right, or ERP companies. Data visualization में there are many players. Microsoft का Power BI आता है, Tableau is one of them, Anaplan is one of them, Alteryx is another option. बहुत सारे player हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा requirement है. It's a big market, right? They cannot function without us. राइट, मैंने इतनी चीजें जो बताई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, कैसे डेटा इंटीग्रेट होगा, डिपार्टमेंट्स कैसे ऐसे बात एक दूसरे को समझेंगे, डेटा कैसे आएगा, वो हम ही को बताना होता है. हमारे किस तरह के रोल होते हैं वहां? इफ वी लुक एट वन, टू क्रिएट दिस सॉफ्टवेयर्स, राइट. इस तरह का एक सॉफ्टवेयर की रिक्वायरमेंट है इन मार्केट. लाइक 5 years बैक वी डिड नॉट हैड भारत पे और भीम ऐप. किसी ने तो इसको सोचा होगा कि इस तरह का कोई रिक्वायरमेंट आना चाहिए मार्केट में, राइट? उसको फाइनेंस की अंडरस्टैंडिंग चाहिए थी, उसके बेसिस पे उसने सोचा आई नीड अ पर्सन हु कैन क्रिएट वॉट एवर आई हैव थॉट. सोचने वाला हो सकता है फाइनेंस का ना हो, बट वो क्रिएट करने वाला, इट नीड्स टू बी अ फाइनेंस पर्सन हु कैन अंडरस्टैंड द निटी-ग्रिटीज ऑफ फाइनेंशियल्स. रुपए डॉलर का मतलब उसको समझ में आया. अब वो उसने क्रिएट कर दिया एक सॉफ्टवेयर. नाउ किसी को है कि उसको सपोर्ट करेगा, राइट? डे टू डे बेसिस पे इट कैन, नन ऑफ द सॉफ्टवेयर्स इन द वर्ल्ड रन स्मूथली ऑन डेली बेसिस. फेसबुक भी क्रैश होता है, इंस्टा भी क्रैश होता है, गूगल भी क्रैश होता है. कोई तो होगा उसको फिक्स करने के लिए. ये जितने फाइनेंशियल एप्लीकेशन है वो फिक्स करने के लिए आपको फिर फाइनेंस पर्सन चाहिए, राइट? So there are many areas where we can work, and I will just show you any questions so far before I want to show you few slides. And Tripathi sir, sorry, I am taking extra time.
No,
I'll
no,
take
it's
5
okay.
more
It's
minutes.
okay. It's okay, Rahul. No problem with that.
Any questions so far? I just want to show you few slides and then I will conclude. Okay.
You can
Let
proceed
me
with your slides. Then at the last, they will ask their question, I think.
Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Everyone is saying yes, sir, but no one is asking question. Then I will ask question at the end. Okay. Career in IT industry, that is just the last slide. But in between, I wanted to show you some stats, right? How is the ERP market today? So based on the last market research, it was 59 billion organization worldwide. 59 means 5,900 crore dollars. Multiply by 80 rupees, that will be converted into 80 rupees in the rupees. By 2030, it is expected to grow to 123-25 billion-dollar industry. Like it will be doubled by end of 2013. It means in next 7 years, something is going to double up. Where is the requirement? Requirement is everywhere. Manufacturing being the biggest one. BFSI is your banking, financial services, healthcare, retail, government. Everyone needs the ERP right now. You will be surprised to know that government of India is using ERPs in almost all their departments right now. You would have heard a smart city project across India. All the smart city projects, they are using ERPs. They started their journey with ERPs. The first thing what they did was to implement the ERPs so that government departments can come together in a city. They can talk to each other in a unified platform. And just think that if government has started using the ERPs, and they have just started globally, how many governments, how many cities, how many states are there, it will just exponentially grow, right? मार्केट बहुत बड़ा है, हमारे लिए काम बहुत बड़ा है, कहने का शॉर्ट में मतलब ये था. Look at the data visualization, how it looks like. Right now, 3 years back, it was around $9.48 billion industry. As of now, it is close to 11 billion globally. Expected to grow 10% CAGR over next 5-7 years. 20 billion organization. बहुत सारा काम है मार्केट में. Market is waiting for you. कब आप पास करके आओगे and you will say, yeah, Vyom.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but can you please tell the meaning of CAGR?
Tripathi sir, this is a Gyan. You want?
It is cumulative average growth rate. It is cumulative average growth rate.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah, some people use it compound average growth rate also. Okay, it is if something has increased by 10% this year, then next year, what you have studied in class 6 and 7, what is the compound rate, interest rate? It is just that. Okay.
It's compounded.
So is it annual or
annual?
yes, sir, compounding annual growth rate.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Taking much time, and it's just an overview that all the industries are using ERPs and data visualization. A change, if you see, between how ERP is getting used and how visualization is getting used is the biggest portion here in visualization side is going to information technology, service and telecom. Right? This IT industry is using the visualization tools. Visualization tool जिसमें आपको data graphs दिखते हैं, what is my purchase trend, what is my sales trend, right? आपने commerce में पढ़ा होगा what we call in industry is DPO, daily purchase outstanding, daily sales outstanding, working capital, right? उसके लिए IT industry सबसे ज्यादा यूज कर रही है आज की डेट पे. वो क्रिएट कैसे करेंगे? Through us. We are the people who are going to create, we are going to support, we are going to manage, we are going to upgrade those applications. और सब हमारे बिना वो चल ही नहीं सकता है, right? कितने भी इंजीनियर बैठा लें, what engineer has to code, that has to come from me. Right? I will provide what to code and then engineers will code. Right? The last thing, and Tripathi sir, after this platform is yours, is what are the roles? And I'm talking about the beginner role. Right? This is the starting point. How we start finance professionals start in IT when you are college pass out or CA who has just qualified. How do you start this journey? Is you start as a business analyst, you start as a data analyst, you start as data engineer. Then, like I said, for implementation of these tools, technologies, ERPs, data visualization, you work as implementation consultants. Then you work as a support consultant. There are consultants who are very expert in upgrade and migration. That like Paytm की functionality 2 साल पहले थी, आज की functionality में difference है, right? So that is a upgrade in the platform or the app. कुछ लोग उसके ही expert होते हैं. I want to upgrade the platform or software. Then operations associates are those who are actually doing the punching of the data, right? वो accounting professionals होते हैं. And then there are other roles that you can work as a project associate, project manager, assistant manager who just support the project to run on day-to-day basis. And these are just the starting roles where you start your career. From here, you can grow to CEO, CFO. No one is stopping you. Very key information is if you search for all the CIOs, Chief Information Officers, in industry, normally just do a rough search, you will find at least half of them Chief Information Officer who are supposed to be a IT person and engineer, half of them are finance person, because they understand the financial implication of doing a thing on IT versus not doing a thing on IT. And that differentiates, that creates a lot of difference. And it is my case also. Wherever I am working, wherever I have worked, I have been more successful than an engineer who joined with me. Any questions? Because I don't have anything more to talk today. I have consumed 30 minutes.
Yes, Kritin.
Sir, I just first of all, thank you, sir, for joining us. Sir, secondly, sir, I just wanted to ask that, sir, if you want to, just fit into this sector or join this sector, is there a prerequisite for getting yourself hands-on coding, and if you want to get into this IT sector, or we need to be like good at coding and we have to get an interest in coding from the young age only?
Okay. So your question I will divide in two parts. One, do you need to know the coding? The answer is no, absolutely no. And the world, I'll tell you one more thing, and search this term on the Google, on Google. The world is moving towards a phase where we are going to do no coding. So you just search low code, no code term on the Google. So wherever you are finding coding, right now the solutions are built where no one has to code anything. You just tell the system what you want to do, it will automatically create the code in backend. तो कोडिंग वाला काम धीरे धीरे वो कम होगा. So आपको कोडिंग बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए. Second, sorry.
Yes, you can continue.
Okay, thanks. Second, how do you learn this? That's a very good question. Two ways to do. One, if you are dependent on the organizations who are taking you in campus or you are joining them, every organization, if they hire fresher, they give training. They don't put you on work without training, and the training period is 3 to 6 months, where they educate you in some ERP or some visualization tool. When you are at some level, then they put you in an active client, and then you learn. It's your own learning which has to come in play. Second, if it's your area of interest, there are institutes online, offline. They conduct these courses 3 months or 6 months का उनका कुछ होता है, monthly they charge something, and they give you actual system to do the things. You create your own charts and dashboards on a very good visualization tool which is in market. And even for SAP, Oracle, all the ERPs, there are training institutes which are training right now, and they don't charge much fees also. So if it's your interest area, If you have time, I will recommend everyone to learn something. Right now, the key for survival in the industry, any job, be it government or private, your own organization, if you are building, is that you learn some technology. Without technology, you cannot operate anywhere. Even in government organization, government offices, you go now, RTO में जाओगे आप या नगर निगम में जाओगे, everyone is working on laptop or computer, everyone is using some software. वहां पे कौन अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा? जिसको वो चीजें आती हैं. इसलिए ये आज की डेट पे बहुत मैंडेटरी हो गया है that everyone should know some technology, some skill which is technical. Did I answer your question, Kritin?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone
Thank you,
else?
Shriman Prasad ji, generally myself and Dr. Tripathi used to talk daily morning about you, and so many times your name has come in reference. So I'm very happy to listen you today. But my one question, in my span of life, I'm just 57-year-old, I've seen the country coming from 53, third position to fifth position financially, commercially, we have come up to their level. Now there are challenges. Now big four countries like America, China, Japan, and Germany, they are above us. So will it be feasible financially, commercially, economically? Can we cross them in future?
You are talking specifically from IT perspective or in general, that can we cross them?
Sir, I'm talking financially, economic capability.
See, economic side में we are carrying lot of baggage behind us, right? आप वो सोने की चिड़िया से हम बहुत आगे आ गए, बहुत कुछ लुटाते हुए आए हैं. सो हमने जो खजाना जो लुटा दिया है वो अभी गेन करने में टाइम लगेगा. So the answer is yes and no both. If we take or the country takes right decision or we flow into the right direction, we will reach there for sure. आप देखोगे China I will keep as an exception, but other economies we are reaching closer to them day by day. Day by day हम उसके पास जा रहे हैं. अभी अमेरिका का जो नेट डेट है इट्स मोर देन इंडियाज डेट, राइट? अगर उनको कोई डेट वापस करना हो तो टुडे दे आर बैंकरप्ट. America is bankrupt actually on papers, right? You look at their, it's like many $1 trillion debt they have. Abhi last week, one of their biggest banks went bankrupt, SDM Bank. And so अमेरिका का तो डाउनफॉल शुरू है, हम अप कर रहे हैं. चाइना है जिसको धीरे धीरे हमें नीचे लाना है, एंड द कंट्री, एंड इट्स माय पर्सनल ओपिनियन, वी आर इन राइट डायरेक्शन. एक स्टेज आएगा जहां हम रीच करेंगे एंड हम क्रॉस करेंगे, बट उसमें अभी टाइम है बिकॉज हमने बहुत लुटा दिया है पीछे.
थैंक यू सर.
श्योर सर.
Anyone else want to ask anything? Okay, who will take initiative to thank Mr. Rahul Prasad? Hurry fast.
I will thank myself. Thank you very much, Tripathi sir. Thank you everyone, and
thank
I
you.
am really honored. And to let you know, I had joined one of the past sessions some few days back,
Okay.
and I was very impressed with the questions you all were asking. Today you did not ask question, and I am happy about that. But that day you asked the questions, and your engagement was very good. I was really very happy to see all of you, and that's the reason I wanted to join today to talk about my journey and my experience. So thank you everyone for your time. Thank you, Tripathi sir.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank you very much.